what happened at 12?
I had just begun to meet my dad. He had just came in my life. I really didn't know him from 1 to 12. But sometimes your parents can make bad choices and it can affect your child for life.
Right, you said that. What bad choice did your parents make?
I mean, back in the days, you know, people did stuff. Hustlers, sold drugs, people might have their kids and something like that.
Did that happen to you?
Yeah, and it caused me a lifetime of ruin.
So, is that what happened with you and your dad?
And yeah. And after that, I never had a fair life since then.
What's up, YouTube? I want to once again thank everybody who comes up to me in the street and shows me real love. Y'all don't even know. It keeps me thankful. It keeps my tank full. Now, back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. Thank you for a little bit of dreary day, but it's still a beautiful day. Any day we wake up is beautiful. Alrighty, so are you homeless?
Yeah, currently right now.
Okay, so how old are you?
I'm 36.
36, and so you said 36? Okay, and how long have you been homeless?
Pretty much I have been through the struggle in my city where I'm from a young age, you know what I'm saying? I have strived, you know what I mean, to do my best.
So I guess what I'm asking is, how long has it been since you've been outside?
I didn't count the exact time, but
Since what age?
Since I was young, like 12, 13.
12, 13?
It taught me how to get through a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
What I'm trying to say is how long has it been since you haven't had like a stable roof over your head?
Since 2 years ago, maybe.
2 years ago? Okay, what happened 2 years ago that caused you to lose that stability?
I had a child, and
You had a child? Okay.
Yeah, and you know, it takes a lot of you know, what I want to say, the word I'm really trying to say, like it takes a whole team, you know, to raise a village.
It takes a village, yeah, it definitely takes a village.
One thing my sister did, you know, mention to me, and it makes sense once you start seeing things, you know, the older you get, the more you mature, you know what I'm saying? And, basically, nothing's gonna happen overnight.
So real quick, because you're jumping ahead, right? So okay, so is that your only child?
Yes.
Okay, so you got one child. How old? About 2 years is what you're saying? About 2 years old?
Yes.
Where's that child right now?
He currently with my family member.
Okay, so staying with a family member. All right, and so as far as like the dad of the child or whatever, were y'all like in a relationship, or was it just you ended up pregnant?
We was together, and it took me down there all the years we were together, the end of our relationship when I got pregnant with my child.
How long was y'all together before you got pregnant?
Maybe about 5.5, 6 years.
5.5, 6 years? And it ended once you got pregnant?
I mean, it's not really my place to speak on other people's situations, you know what I mean?
Well, we're talking about you. We're talking about your situation.
Basically, you know, it's normal life things that you go through in relationships. Everybody do. You know.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, did the relationship end because of the pregnancy?
I mean, because some people just like, you know, go out at each other. Like some people want to move on to something else.
I get that, but I'm asking, it's coincidental timing that y'all were together for almost 6 years, and then once you got pregnant, the relationship ended. I'm asking, did it end, in your estimation, did it end because of the pregnancy?
No, never. You know what I'm saying?
So why do you think it ended?
Because people may be interested somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so long and short of it, was there any incident or anything that happened that caused it to end?
We've never been in a fight. You never hit me in life, none of that stuff. You know
So who decided to end it? He did or you did?
I mean, they move on. You know what I mean?
So he decided to end it.
Yeah, it may be unexpected when things happen. You don't know it's gonna.
I get it. So okay, so all right. So one kid lives with a family member. Have you ever been married?
No, that don't mean I didn't want it.
Okay, good. So all right. So so you've been out here for 2 years. Why did you having a baby cause you to have to where you had to be outside and lose that stability?
Because when you've been out here since you was a kid and you went through life challenges on certain choices that other people made that caused your life to go through.
Like what? Give me the reality. What happened?
It's just so embarrassing. But when parents, you know, may make certain choices, and that doesn't mean we all make the right choices. You know,
what choice did your parents make, and what effect did it have on you?
I mean, it was just embarrassing. you know, what any choice anybody out here made to survive and get through life and make it.
Right,
know,
but I'm
it's
asking
not my
specifically.
place
Well,
to
it's your
down them.
story. It's your story. So, like, it is your place. If this is your story, is what happened to you, you can talk about what happened to you. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I feel like, you know, in my situation, you know, from 12 all the way up, they caused you to have a ruined life because of a mistake that a dad may have made. You didn't know nothing about certain stuff, but
So tell me, what happened at 12?
I had just begun to meet my dad. He had just came in my life. I really didn't know him from 1 to 12 when I finally, you know, got introduced to a person that was my biological father from me knowing another man I used to call my dad a long time that I had in my mind was my dad.
Right.
Even though I respect that man because he never took that privilege away from us calling him that, you know what I'm saying? He knew he wasn't our real dad. But
Did you know or did you think that he was your real dad?
I didn't know anything about my biological father. A man who did not take away me and my little brother calling him our father.
Right.
He knew all along he wasn't our real dad. But
As a kid, you didn't know.
him, and I want to tell him thank you for that because we didn't know. You know what I mean? I never got a privilege of telling that. You know what I mean?
Is he still living?
As far as I know, he is.
Okay. So, what's going on, brother?
You doing an interview sometime?
I am.
What kind of interview you doing, sir?
I mean, I got to explain everything right now. I'm in the middle of it. I'm working. So if you don't mind, just give me a second. Does she know you or something? Y'all know each other? Cause I just don't want her to feel nervous, like you just sitting there
He
listening.
probably want to go next. I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah, I want to.
That's cool. We could talk about it, but just a little bit of space.
I'm going to go to the store real quick.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be in the same area. All right. Okay. All right. Just wanted you to feel comfortable, right? So that's what I'm saying. So when you met your dad at 12, did anything happen?
I mean, yeah, he kind of like came in my life and went right back out of it, so I really didn't get a place to get along.
You say he came in what?
In my life, and then he had went right back out of it. I really didn't
How? Did he go to jail or something, or did he
Yeah.
just dip out? Okay, he went to
And-
jail.
and my family, me and my mom got surprised with some people coming to us, the texts and stuff about something I never even went to nobody about. I just left it alone, you know, once I went through I'm sorry, this is just hard, like, this is so hard, man.
Well, first of all, there's no need to be embarrassed. Okay, your life
That
story.
don't mean no safe behind it either.
You say
People
what?
think you're trying to do some stupid stuff.
You say what? No, say that again.
You don't want nobody to think that you on some disrespectful stuff or something they think you doing on purpose.
Well, it's not. It's
I'm
not.
actually grateful because it makes me feel like I'm on TV or something.
well, you are. Just to let you know, people are gonna, thousands of people are gonna see this, and that's why we just I want you to just tell your story without any of these trying to cover up and this, that, and the third. It's like just say whatever it is because we want to learn how people end up in these situations, and so we don't want the glossed over version.
Because sometimes your parents can make bad choices and it can affect your child for life.
Right? You said that. What bad choice did your parents make?
I mean, that's back in the days, people did stuff. Husbands sold drugs. People might have their kids or something like that.
Did that happen to you?
Yeah, and it caused me a lifetime of ruin.
So, is that what happened with you and your dad?
And and after that, I never had a fair life since then.
So let me ask you this. As far as like sexual assaults and things like that, was that the first time that happened to you? Was with your dad, or had it happened before?
It happened before my dad that same year, and that's why I didn't open my mouth about nothing with him. And
so hold on, slow down.
Family,
real quick, I want to help you
to.
If you don't mind, just let's take a second, right? Let's just breathe. Let's breathe, okay? Let's breathe. All right, everything's gonna be okay. I walked up to you for a reason. Okay, this is God's plan. You need to get this off your chest. You need to put this into the atmosphere and let God handle it. This don't need to be inside you anymore. You need to get it out. Okay? So let's just slow down. All right, let's just breathe, right? Okay. So, prior to your dad doing that, it had happened to you before, and you was around the same age. It sounds like 11 or 12.
Same age.
Okay, you was 12 years old. What happened the first time? Like when it wasn't your dad, Who was it, and how did it end up going down? Like, was it a family friend? Was it someone you knew?
Was my stepfather's best friend or whatever, and because I used to be afraid, you know, and scared of people or men, you know.
So you say your stepdad and his best friend?
This is, you know, this is it.
I'm sorry?
Fine, I'll do it, dog. But it was surprising because you was a girl that, you know, went through hurtful stuff and got, you know, violated in certain ways that may have traumatized you for a long time, and you never felt like nobody, you know, you just suffer from a lot of stuff. And
yeah,
when you heard your family, your parent cursing in the house when you told a girl across the street from you, because you didn't know, you was just young and naive.
So you told somebody because you needed to tell somebody.
Yeah, you.
And what happened when?
It was cool, but because you young, you're a kid. So she yelled at me and she kind of scared me through something. Then some kind of way it got.
She meaning your mom yelled at you? I'm sorry to keep interrupting, but I just want to get all the details correct. Your mom yelled at you?
Some kind of way it got back to my mom. I think I had said something.
Yeah.
Someone, my grandma or somebody. And my mama was cussing and she was like blaming me. So I stood outside the door coming from karate class one day. My grandma brought me home. Not Barbara. And my mama was like mad. But you know, a lot of things they used to think I was a certain way I really wasn't. I just couldn't help that I was real tomboys because I had brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I grew up with, I didn't have family, girly front. My sister too old to play with me, so.
Right.
You know, she wasn't around as much. We wasn't with each other on certain times, and you know, whatever, man, but that's not even the point. But basically, you just love hanging out with boys. They was more fun to you than girls, because girls, you know, would like do hurtful things.
Right, drama and stuff like that. Girls can be catty, all type of stuff. But I guess I want to try to understand. So you met your biological dad at 12?
When I really got the knowledge of who he was.
Okay.
I knew nothing of him.
Okay. And so how long after you meet him did he start like doing the sexual stuff or whatever?
I'm smiling because my brother, he's crazy. It was immediate, like, it's like he came in my life and I didn't know that, you know what I'm saying, that was gonna happen. I prayed for my dad.
How did that make you feel?
I felt unlucky. Like, I felt like, what did I do to deserve this kind of dad, you know? And everybody got the lucky dad, and the dad protected them, the dad that gave them all the knowledge and guidance and taught them how to be safe and not to choose certain men. I didn't have that.
Ooh.
Now I had come out here.
How long was he having sex with you for?
He didn't. At that time, he didn't have sex with me. Like
he was like touching and stuff like that.
You know, but mind you, my mom never started that case on him. Somebody else did, and he brought it to us. And then I was scared not to tell when I was told to tell stuff because I didn't want to get punished. So, like
how you did last time when you told your friend and it ended up getting back around to your mom
like
somehow.
When your dad don't like you anymore, you know what I'm saying, and you the one that forgave, you know what I'm saying, and that care about him, because people have things happen to them too. I look at things on all sides of the box.
Hurt people, you know, so
I don't know what his real situations were. He told me one story happened to him, so that's how stuff like that goes down the line of
generational curses.
Yeah.
Generational curses, absolutely.
People don't believe that, John.
Oh no, it's 100% true. It's 100% true. Because what effect do you think all that stuff had on you?
It had a lot of effect on me. I've never had a privilege to even, pursue any of my dreams and goals in the city where I'm from.
Like, did you end up going to high school?
Yeah, but I didn't get to graduate.
You didn't graduate? What was the highest grade you got to?
Probably 11th.
11th? Why'd you drop out in the 11th?
I didn't drop out. I just had to grow up and be older before my time.
Well, why?
Because I had other younger brothers and sisters, so I had to learn fast, and I didn't have time to be a kid.
So did you have to help pay bills and stuff like that, or?
Yeah, I've been there too. I have helped that.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, like, what about you having younger siblings made it so that you had to drop out of high school?
It wasn't just my brother and sister. It was like other trials and stuff I was dealing with in certain living situations, you know. I got like a poem I like to read if I got the copy.
A poem?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Stories. I don't know what else. God gave it to me after 35 years, I'm 36 now. And he finally gave me a blessing to write something of my own.
Okay, let's hear it.
Somebody doing it for me. Hold on.
What's going on, sweetie? I'm probably about to get up out of here after this. We'll see. You tell me. I mean,
I know. I remember last time you had when I was on the way. I had an appointment. You had asked, and I wasn't ready. So I was like,
what makes you ready this time?
well, because I'm mad. I got things to say.
You're mad?
I got one.
Okay.
It's called.
We'll talk. I'll wait. Save it for the video. Go ahead, sweetie.
It's called The Father I've Always Known.
The father you've always
Known.
Okay.
It says the betrayal that came from my child eyes gave me my first cry. I was only 12 and did not know that it would last a lifetime. By the time you went away, my target came and I got turned away from so many boys. As time went on, I became to grow old, my precious innocence was gone. As time went on, I thought I was hiding but became a sniffer growing in his nose. The box was closed with hardly no friends that kept me in the moment. I looked up crying saying, God knows why my precious innocence is gone. I did not know after all these years that I would really be left alone.
Speak up just a little bit, because
I did not know after all these years that I would really be left alone. So why did you lie to me again? You said that I can one day come home. So my entire life I always struggled and could not hold my own. This is what I mean by a father who left me, I've always known. By the time I became a grown woman, my eyes should have started seeking marriage. I said, Heavenly Father, will you give me a chance? One day I'm still sitting and waiting. He said, childhood, sit down, continue to receive all your education. I'll soon give you away one day, just be a little bit more patient. So thank you for keeping my heart beating and did not turn me to stone. I'm very grateful you protected me for all these years from the Father I've always known.
All right.
Well, it takes what I
can dig it.
Because somebody told me, I got more that I wrote, but I want to do something with my stuff. Something.
All right. And so you say next time we'll be able to dive a little deeper?
One that people love the most, but they look at stuff bad.
Did you hear me or you just ignored me? Huh? You say next time we'll be able to dive a little deeper?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because I think it'll be helpful for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't mind doing nothing that I got to do my footwork for. Get encouraged to help and be a part of something good. That's it.
All right, well, listen, Miss, we really appreciate you taking the time answering our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Sorry, say again?
Do you have social media, IG or Facebook, or do you have Cash App?
No, I have it, but I don't have a card, so I have to get all this stuff reordered.
Well, do you want to shout your Cash App out just in case?
What?
Your Cash App.
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure right now.
Okay. All right, Miss. Well, like I say, we really appreciate you. Definitely wishing nothing but the best, all right? Make sure you have a good one, sweetie.